Someone just talked to you like you were nothing, right there in front of everyone. Your face went hot, your mind went blank, and in that 1 second, two things happened inside you. Part of you wanted to explode, say something sharp, make them feel what you just felt. Another part of you wanted to shrink, laugh it off, pretend it did not sting. So you did one of those two things, and it felt wrong either way. But here is what nobody tells you about that moment. The disrespect was not the real test. Your response was. And most people fail it, not because they are weak, but because nobody ever showed them what winning actually looks like in that moment. So let me show you exactly what to do instead. Before the tactics, you need to understand something. When someone disrespects you in public, they are not just attacking you, they are performing. They chose that moment in front of those people because they wanted an audience. They wanted to see you flinch. They wanted the room to see it too. That is their whole game. And the moment you react with anger or retreat, you just handed them exactly what they came for. You became part of their performance. The calm person is not the one who has no feelings. The calm person is the one who knows something the aggressor does not. They know that nothing you say in that moment will ever be as powerful as the way you carry yourself through it. So here is what you do. 1. Slow everything down before you open your mouth. The aggressor is counting on your reaction being fast and emotional. A slow, deliberate response signals something they are not prepared for. It signals that you are not afraid of them, and it signals that you do not see yourself as someone who needs defending. That pause is not weakness. That pause is the first move. 2. Match their energy with your stillness. Most people think you need words to win a public moment. You do not. Your posture does most of the work before you say a single thing. Pull your shoulders back. Keep your chin level. Let your face go neutral, not cold, not smiling, not angry, just settled, like someone who has seen this before and wasn't impressed then either. The person who just disrespected you will look at your face for a reaction. When they find nothing there, no flinch, no heat, no hurt, something shifts in that room because the audience sees it too. They see someone standing in their own gravity while someone else tries to shake it. That image doesn't need a caption. It speaks on its own. But that's only part of it. 3. Respond with less than they expect. If you choose to speak, say less than feels natural. One quiet sentence, not a speech, not a comeback that took 3 mental drafts to assemble. Just one calm, clear sentence that acknowledges what happened without giving it power. Something like, that is an interesting way to speak to someone. Or, I will leave that one with you. Or nothing at all. A single look, a small nod, then back to whatever you were doing. The goal is not to win an argument. The goal is to make it clear that this did not move you. When you match big energy with small calm, you look like the most powerful person in the room. The aggressor brought fire. You brought water, and everyone standing there knows which one put out which. 4. Do not process it publicly. After the moment passes, you may feel the urge to talk about it right there, to explain yourself to the people who watched, to build a case for why you were right and they were wrong. Do not. The moment you start explaining, you are still in their game. The strongest signal you can send is to simply move on, smoothly, without commentary. If someone pulls you aside later and says, "Are you okay?" you can answer honestly, but the public space is not the place for your processing. Save that for somewhere private. What the room remembers is not the disrespect. What they remember is how you walked through it. But here is what all of these have in common. None of them are about the other person. Every single one of them is about you, your breathing, your posture, your words after. That's not an accident, because the truth is, you cannot control what someone says to you in a room full of people. You cannot stop someone from performing their insecurity in your direction. What you can control is the version of yourself they are performing against. When you stay calm, you're not losing. You're choosing the only battlefield where you cannot be beaten. Here's what that means for you right now. The next time someone tries to shrink you in public, you're not going to explode. You're not going to disappear either. You're going to breathe first. You're going to let your body speak before your mouth does. You're going to say less than feels like enough, and you're going to walk away looking like someone who was never in any danger at all, because that is who you're becoming, someone who cannot be rattled by someone else's noise. The person who disrespects you in public is showing you their ceiling. Do not let them drag you down to it. Your floor is higher than their ceiling. Tell me in the comments, what is the hardest part of staying calm when someone disrespects you in front of others? Drop it below. And if you want to keep building this kind of quiet strength, subscribe. Every video here gives you one more tool that most people never get. You're not someone who reacts. You are someone who responds. And that difference changes everything.